Hi everybody and welcome back to some more MotoGP 17 here on this channel. I'm KPG-GOONER here. Now in today's episode we start off with the British Grand Prix around the Silverstone circuit. Really looking forward to this one. It's a home Grand Prix, so hopefully we can win that. Also guys, we're coming towards the end, so we've only got another couple of episodes left in this MotoGP career before we move up to Season 2. So don't forget to start voting for what bike you want me to buy for Season 2. So don't forget to do that guys. Plus there's going to be a few other things that I'll probably mention in the next episode that I want you to vote for, but let's get straight into the qualifying and see if we can get a good place on the grid. So here we go guys.
Hello and welcome to the Silverstone circuit. Everything ready now for the first qualifying session, and that will give those riders who missed out in pre-practice a chance to go for pole in the second qualifier. It's absolutely pouring down, and the track conditions are going to force everyone to fit the rain tyres for this session.
Really disappointed it's going to be a wet race, but we do get a lot of rain in the UK. But let me know in the comments below if you want me to turn off the weather in Season 2 so every race is dry, so the races are more competitive. Right, coming to the last couple of corners, and we should be able to get through this first session. Oh God, be careful on the brakes, almost lost the back end there. But I really am disappointed at how the AI perform in the wet. Hopefully they do fix it, but if you want to see in Season 2 all the races dry, it will make them more competitive, but just let me know in the comments below. I was thinking about doing it anyway, and we should be able to get through this session. Yes, easy peasy. Let's get straight into the next one. Right, so that was an easy qualifying session, way faster than the AI in the wet, and that's something Milestone really need to fix. But let's get into the second session and get through that one as well, so here we go. Right, keep it nice and steady through there, that's not too bad, and nicely through there. Keep it steady, that's not too bad, just trying to be gentle on the throttle, not using too much brake. Oh my God, almost 2 seconds up on the time. It's ridiculous how much slower they are in the wet, and I just think that this has been a problem on many versions of the MotoGP game. They're not affected by the weather, or they're too slow. But like I said, we're just going to have to deal with it for now. Maybe in the next race I might not qualify in both sessions if it's a wet race. We'll just have to wait and see. But oh my God, absolutely blitzed them. Nearly 2 seconds quicker. It's just got to be fixed. So anyway, let's get into the race and see if we can get a home Grand Prix win.
Hello to all the viewers tuning in. We're here in England at the Silverstone circuit, where the 12th race of the MotoGP World Championship is about to begin. As you can see, the skies are clear at the moment, but there's still a layer of water on the track's surface, and that will give the riders a very hard time. Bikes and riders ready to go here at Silverstone, and in just a few seconds another great British Grand Prix is about to get underway at this famous old airfield.
Right, so here we go with the Great Britain GP around the Silverstone circuit. Let's see if we can get a good start now. Hopefully it does dry up, as it's only starting as a wet race, and we're going to have to manage those wet tyres. That's not a bad start into that first turn. Be careful. I haven't used the setup either today, guys, just to make it a little bit more challenging for myself. Right, let's just keep it nice and steady through here. Oh God, there comes Marc Marquez, Dovizioso and Pedrosa. They came flying into that turn. They always do that. I was aware of that, so that's why I backed off slightly. Let's just try and keep up with these two Hondas. Oh, Pedrosa just made a bit of contact there, and Marc Marquez has got away really well. Let's just try and keep it nice and steady. We've got Valentino Rossi coming up the side of us, and is that Dovizioso as well? He's going to try and slip past as well. And we're getting a little bit bullied here at the start of this race, but we know that we have got the pace, so we should just keep it nice and steady, and not bad there. Just managed to slip past Vinales behind Valentino Rossi, and we're sitting in 4th position. Right, slow it down, be good on the brakes as it is still wet, so we've got to be where there's not as much grip into the turns. Keep it nice and steady. and we should be able to slip past Valentino. Yes, we managed to slip past Valentino and Pedrosa, and we're sitting right behind Marc Marquez. Right, let's keep it nice and steady through here. There's a dry line developing, and I was expecting that. So once it dries up a bit, maybe they will speed up, and there'll be a really good fight for this race, but we will see. Let's just try and keep up with Marc Marquez here. Keep it nice and steady, and yeah, just trying to keep it on that dry line. Oh god, he got right onto the curb there. Still a lot of spray coming from the back of his bike. There's still quite a lot of wet sections on this track, but I think into the second lap it is starting to get really dry, and these wet tyres is going to start chewing up, I think, because they're not very good once it starts drying up, because they just absolutely fall to bits. Right, oh, Marc Marquez really struggled in that turn. Let's just try and get a nice drive through there in the inside, and we've managed to get past him. He really struggled into that turn, and we're not doing too bad. The default setup is not bad on this bike, I must admit. On some circuits, oh god, Marc Marquez just lunged up the inside there, and he's back into the lead, but we should be able to get past him. I'm not too bothered about him being in the lead at certain parts of this circuit. Let him go through there. No point getting side by side through there, because sometimes you do get taken out on that part. Right, just keep it nice and steady through here. Try and keep it on that dry line. Oh god, just didn't turn very well into that section, but we managed to keep it nice and steady and drive the bike down this straight, and we should be able to close in on him. I'm not sure how fast he is going to go into this corner, as it is starting to get a little bit drier, and he's still on the wet stuff, so he's not getting nice and tight and using the dry line, which is going to be the faster line to take, and he's going to slow it down into this turn. Let's keep it nice and steady. We still got the two Yamahas not too far behind, so we've got to make sure we don't make any mistakes. Get a good turn through here. We should be able to slip past Marc Marquez. Yes, we do, so we get past him. Now let's try and control the race if we can. Right, keep it nice and steady through here, and the skies are clearing. It looks like it's going to be nice weather to the last sections of this race, so hopefully we can bring it home and get a home Grand Prix win, and then we move on to one of my favourite circuits on the tour, Misano in San Marino, which is absolutely amazing. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll be a dry race, because I'm looking forward to a really good race there. Right, let's see if we can just slow it down here and just try and be careful. There's no point going into those corners too fast. Keep it nice and tight onto the apex there. Just trying to stay on the dry sections. Get nice and tight into there, slowly opening the throttle. Marc Marquez really struggled on that turn on the last lap, and I think he did again, and we've managed to pull away, and we're starting to extend that lead, which is no surprise. Oh, got a little bit of showboating there, just giving a little bit of a wheelie. Might as well, because we should be able to win this no problem now. Now we're into the lead, we know that we've got the pace. Just a shame it wasn't a dry race from the word go. Right, let's see if we can just keep it nice and steady through here. That just caught up slightly through there, as probably because of my little bit of showboating. Right, let's keep it nice and steady through there, and again through there, and opening the throttle again on this straight. The Suzuki's not too bad now. I think we're up to full upgrade on the engine. It's not the fastest probably on the straight, but it does pack a punch, and it hasn't been a bad bike overall. The only thing that I have struggled on is the rear suspension. Has been a bit of a pain on certain circuits, but apart from that, the Suzuki wasn't a bad bike to go for. So thank you to everyone that voted for the Suzuki. Right, let's just keep it nice and steady around here, but don't forget to get your votes in for Season 2. At the moment, I think it's the tie between the Yamaha and the Honda with the votes. So if you want to get your votes in, try and get them in before the finale video, where we do actually select the bike, and we will also be changing the team as well. Hopefully our Moto3 rider gets a championship win as well, and we will promote him. Right, keep it nice and steady through there. Still managing to hold on to this really well. Just got too much for the other riders on this circuit on the wet tyres, and let's just try and keep it nice and steady into these last couple of corners, and just be a little bit careful, because those wets have just worn slightly, not as much as the dry tyres would have done, But anyway, that's keep nice steady through there. And last turn, and we're going to take a home Grand Prix win in front of the home crowd, and that's what we wanted to do. There we go, over the finish line, and that was a fantastic race. So there we go, let's get into the results. Right, so we take a home Grand Prix win, which was not a surprise because we know that they are no good in the wet. But like I said, guys, if you want me to turn off the weather for Season 2 so we can do every race in the dry, it makes it more competitive. We might only do one qualifying session, so we always start in 12th position. We'll just change up things, even if some races we might not qualify at all. Because we know the AI struggle on certain circuits, and we know that we've got the pace. We just will change it up to make it a bit more competitive, but we don't know. Milestone might update a few things. They have done that previously on other MotoGP games where they do try and improve certain things. I mean, the last update did improve a lot on the qualifying times. You just got to keep your fingers crossed. Right, let's see if our other riders are brilliant. So we got a first and a third, so still going really, really well. So he's up to second in the championship in Moto3. It's looking very, very good for Jack, and I'm so pleased about that. Right, let's get into the HQ and see if there's anything that we can upgrade as well. So let's get into that. Right, guys, it's actually a transfer day, and we can actually change our livery on our bike. So that's what we're going to do, because I did get a couple of messages the other day asking me to change the livery to colours that are not always associated to Suzuki. They asked me to go for green and blue. So we're going to change the fairing. We're going to try and change all the sections that we can to green, and we're going to go for the green wheels as well. And this will be the final time we can change the colours on this bike, because we're almost at the end of the season. Also, guys, I wanted to say, when we actually choose a bike that obviously hopefully you'll vote for, also, what do you want me to do with my other riders? Because if Jack does win Moto3, shall I upgrade him to Moto2, or shall I put him with me on the GP bikes? Let me know in the comments below, because I want as much feedback from you guys to help me choose and make the right decisions. I think if he won a championship in Moto3, will it be best for him to just go up to Moto2, or should we move him onto the GP bikes? It'd be really interesting. Let me know in the comments below what you think. So we just changed the livery. So these are the colours we're going to go for. Obviously we're going to have to change our gloves and our helmet as well, and then we're going to jump straight into the next qualifying. But in the next race, we're only going to qualify in the first session, as it is Misano. Hopefully it's not wet as well. So let's get straight into that now, guys. So here we go. Right, that was okay through there, and we're miles up on the time. We should easily get through this first qualifying session, but we're not going to go into the second qualifying session. We're going to start in 12th position, and hopefully it does dry up again in the race. But 2 races in the wet is just so annoying. I think we're definitely going to turn off the weather for Season 2, because this just ruins the race, because you know that the AI are not going to be very competitive. Anyway, let's get into the race. Right, guys, so now we're going to just jump straight into the race. We're not going to qualify in the second session, so we're going to start off in 12th position. Hopefully it still will be a good race and it dries up, but you never know. So let's get straight into it now. So here we go.
Hello to all you race fans tuning in. We're joining you live from the Marco Simoncelli World Circuit in Misano for the 13th race in the MotoGP class. At the moment, the track is wet and light rain is falling, but the forecasts say that there could be some breaks in the cloud. This means that the track could dry out considerably between now and the end of the race. Everything ready to start at Misano, and the riders really focusing, because making a strong start is key here. You don't want to lose places at that initial chicane.
Right, so here we go with the race, starting on the 4th road. Let's see if we can get a good start. So here we go, around San Marino, one of the best circuits on the tour, and that's not a bad start. Can we get past Lorenzo and Iannone? Yes, we managed to get through both of them, through the middle. Right, to slow it down, get past Zarco there. Oh God, he's going to take the inside right behind Cal Crutchlow, my fellow Brit. Let's just try and keep it nice and steady through there. And we're up to P7, so that's not a bad start for the first couple of corners. Let's see if we can keep it nice and tight through here. Nice into the inside. Oh, lovely jubbly. Got past 3 riders in that turn. And we're right behind Marc Marquez and Valentino. Vinales is out in front. Let's get a nice turn there. Oh, perfect. There you go. In a couple of corners. And we're already up to P2. Maybe we should have started at the back. Right, let's keep it nice and steady around this turn. Oh, it's going to start raining. I didn't really want that. I was hoping that it dried up, but we should be able to get past Vinales here. Is he going to take the inside? Oh, he's taking the inside. Let's just try and keep it nice and steady, and we should be able to get past him in that turn. Much better in that turn, and got a good drive out there, and we're into the lead already. Now, I think we should have started at the back. But like I said, guys, in season 2, I'm probably going to turn off the weather so we get no rain whatsoever. So every race will be competitive, and we probably won't. We'll start in some races we won't qualify at all. So we may start either. Well, we might just do the first session, or we just some races we don't qualify at all and start from the back, just to make the races a little bit more interesting. Plus, in the rider career, obviously we're doing more laps. We will change up a few things, guys. Hopefully it will be a cracking second season. Right, let's see if we can get a nice lap in here and just keep on extending the gap. Right, keep it nice and steady through there. And nice and steady through there. That's lovely. Right onto the apex. And we can just take a nice steady race now. We might pop a few wheelies if we get the chance as well, because they're not going to keep up. I think even in the dry, I had loads of messages from people saying, oh, I'm winning by 6 seconds around this circuit, 8 seconds. It's just ridiculous. Right, keep it nice and steady. Let's see if we can get that wheel up. Oh God, and again, nice little power wheelie, little bit of showboating as we've got so much time on our hands. And again, I shouldn't really do that, really. If I come off the back, then that could be really embarrassing. But if you can get away with it, why not? Right, let's keep it nice and steady through here. In the next episode, guys, I'm probably going to do, I think I might have already said, we might do 3 races in the next episode. So we finish on the finale video with the last 2 races of the tour, and then we will choose the bike. But don't forget to get your votes in. Like I said, most people are voting for the Honda and the Yamaha. Let me know what you think. Right, keep it nice and steady through there. Nice and tight through there. But I was actually thinking maybe the KTM in the GP, because apparently it's the best sounding bike on the game. But it's all down to you guys. Like I said, I will collect all the votes up in the next couple of episodes, and then hopefully once we get to that finale video, we will have an idea of what bike we're going to finish with. Right, let's try and get that front wheel up again. And let's go into the final lap. This should be no problems. Let's keep it nice and steady. There's no point making too many mistakes here. Keep it nice and tight through there. That's not too bad. And the good thing about the wet tyres, they don't wear out as quick either when it's raining, so you don't really lose. Obviously you don't have like loads of grip because obviously it's wet, but you don't have any problems. The wheels don't spin up too bad, so just keep it nice as long as you're good on the throttle. And you gently open the throttle, and there you go, nice power wheelie there. Managed to hold that one, and there you go, really nice one there. Let's keep it nice and steady through here. Oh, they caught up a bit there, really, because I kept that wheelie up for quite a while there. Right, let's keep it nice and steady through there. If I come off now, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna absolutely, it'd be my own bloody fault. Oh, Hector Barber just crashed out there. That's a difficult corner coming through there when there's a lot of riders. You always get quite a few crashes through there, and it's wet as well. Right, keep it nice and smooth through there, and we should be home with a nice victory again. Keep it nice and steady, and it's nicely done. Last few corners, and nice and smooth around there. They always seem to go wide through that turn as well. Whenever I go through there with the AI, they go really wide. You can always get nice and tight in there and take advantage of that. And nicely does it. Last corner. There we go. You can finish with a nice power wheelie. There we go. Nice victory. And it's just too easy. Too easy. They definitely need to fix that. Right, let's get into the results, guys. So here we go. Right guys, so we get a nice easy victory around my favourite circuit on the tour. I really hope they do fix this problem with the AI in the wet, but even in the dry they need to be a little bit more competitive around that circuit. So we're absolutely still flying in this championship. We should be maybe 1 or 2 wins away from taking the championship. We're getting very close. Hopefully we don't have any more wet races till the end of the season, and then we will start season 2 with no I'm definitely not going to use the weather, because unless they fix that. Oh, a first and second for my riders in Moto 3, and he's up to first in the championship. Oh, that is fantastic. We might have 2 champions in this first season. Oh, that would be absolutely brilliant. On my first season of having other riders, we get a champion. But we definitely need to sort out Moto 2. I think if we've got enough credits, we will buy another bike from, because they're not taken to that KTM at all. Right, let's see. Actually, we will check out the championship standings quickly to see what the points gap is. Oh God, he's only 3 points ahead, and Leo's up to 8th, so it's looking good for Jack. Hopefully he carries on with those sort of results. If they can keep on getting first and second, that will stop Mir getting points, and it will get him closer to that championship win. Now we've got an activity and test, so that'll probably be a lap around the Misano circuit, so we're going to jump straight into that now, guys. Hopefully we should be able to get that for the reward, so we're going to jump straight into that now. Hopefully it be in the dry as well, so we'll get into it right now. So here we go. Right, so here we go with this test session around the Misano circuit, and what you flipping know, it's bloody dry. Now the time we've got to beat is a 134.8, and we're going to do it on the default setup. We should all be alright for that. Now if Milestone could just tweak a few things on this game with the AI's performance around certain circuits and in the wet, then I would be absolutely over the moon. But other than that, guys, the career mode, the managerial career mode, has been fantastic. It's been a revelation to this game, and I think this is definitely one of the best MotoGP games I've ever played. And that's, I'm just putting it out there, guys. I've enjoyed everything else about this game, and I'm looking forward to the future. If this game can keep on moving forward and they can just tweak those a few things here and there, then I can just think the games are going to get just better and better each year. Right, let's keep it nice and tight round there. Just trying to keep it nice and steady. Like I said, I'm using the default setup, so it's not perfect, but it's okay. We should be able to get that time. Oh God, a bit heavy on the rear brake there. Get it nice and turned in. That's not too bad. But yeah, other than that, guys, I've really enjoyed this game. Let me know in the comments below your views, but so far I've enjoyed pretty much everything that this game's had to offer. Oh God, onto the curb there, and again, oh bloody hell, really trying to go as fast as I can through there, but we should be alright for that time. But we've only probably got another 2 episodes on this season. So in the next episode we're probably going to do 3 races, and then we're going to end with a finale video in Malaysia and Valencia, and then we're going to choose our bikes. So don't forget to get your votes in for that, and I will give you an update on what I need you to vote on. But yes, we managed to get the time, so there we go. That's the test session out the way. Right, so that's the end of the episode. We're just going to check out what race is coming up next, guys. And we're in Spain for the next race, and Aragon. So that's where we're going to start off in the next episode. And like I said, we're going to do 3 races in the next episode. Thanks so much for the support. Don't forget to start voting on what bike you want me to buy, and all the other voting on what we should do with the other riders in the other divisions. Thank you so much for the support, guys, and I will see you very soon.